Beautiful view coming up here over the horizon. We got traffic moving pretty well down there, just a light dusting on the ground. We've had anywhere from a dusting to roughly half an inch, upwards of an inch in some locations with the total snowfall yesterday. Be aware on the morning commute for a few slick spots, especially on those bridges and overpasses. Getting a look over the D93 sky cam, a beautiful view of the silhouette of the water tower atop Hospital Hill. Rays of sunshine coming up, folks. Whatever's left on the ground is going to melt off rather quickly here, with temperatures warming rather quickly across the entire region. With that being said, folks, it is an absolutely frigid start for us across the board. We've got readings located anywhere from the upper teens to lower 20s. We got the wind chills down to the teens in some locations. Look at the wind chill down here in the open flats of the south side of Simpson County, sitting at a bone-chilling 12-degree wind chill here this morning. With any luck, as we progress throughout the day with those strong southerly winds, it's going to be taking highs anywhere between the mid and upper 40s. Let's jump right over here and talk about what we're expecting here in regards to the short-term model guidance. First and foremost are these very strong winds that's going to be taking over here as we progress and as we work throughout the day. You will note, by the time we roll into mid-morning, we got those gusts upwards of 10 to 20 miles an hour, and throughout the afternoon, going to have gusts of 20 to 30 plus miles an hour. And folks, this is all coming out of the south and west, okay? With those southwesterly winds picking up and bringing in that warm air advection, we're going to warm up quite a bit higher than what we were yesterday. We achieved a high of 34 degrees here in Bowling Green, but take a look as the day wears on. We roll into the peak heating of this afternoon. Model guidance is holding highs right around the mid-40s. Models tend to underdo the southwesterly flow. So with partly cloudy, partly sunny skies and that strong southwesterly flow, I think that's going to be bumping highs right up to around either side of the 50-degree mark as we work into this afternoon. Throughout the overnight, we'll be underneath clear skies. Lows will only tank between the low and mid-30s, however. A far cry from what we're seeing this morning. By Wednesday afternoon, we're going to be firmly located right around the 60-degree mark for highs. And then we roll into our Thursday, and it's nearly an identical same song and dance, with temperatures achieving right around the same readings. Now, folks, after we get past Wednesday and Thursday, we're talking about even warmer temperatures arriving Friday on into the weekend, with the potential for a few 70-degree readings to be achieved. Kentucky weather, you gotta love it. Going from the depths of winter into a spring-like day here by the end of the week as far as temperatures are concerned. Now let's get a look at what else is going to be taking place along with this warmer front. This monster trough right now is rolling in east of the region. As you can see, this upper low pulling out off to the north and east. High pressure bringing in those southerly winds to really warm us up today, on into our Wednesday, on into our Thursday, and here we roll into Friday. We got this little lobe of energy that's going to be working off here to the north and east. We might catch a few stray showers as we roll into the Friday time frame. I think the vast majority of us will be dry, but that signal is present there. And then as we get late into the weekend, folks, this is what we're going to be watching right here with our next little weather maker that's going to try and work through the region. Latest model guidance is showcasing that what we are dealing with is a lack of moisture with this approaching cold front. If you recall here yesterday, this showed a little bit more reflectivity blossoming up right along and with this passing front. If we get some more moisture that becomes realized out of this, we're going to need to keep eyes on late in the weekend, or Saturday night into Sunday. I think we could have a few strong storms that develop. The ingredients are there, although we are lacking on the moisture parameter. But we'll be watching this one very closely late in the weekend. If models do suggest a bit more moisture return, we could get some cantankerous storms rolling through here, to say the least. All right, now I want to keep our attention on the long-term model guidance. Here we are rolling into the start of next week. High pressure builds in, tries to keep things quiet Tuesday, but look at Wednesday on. We get another lobe of showers and storms in here by Tuesday morning into Tuesday night. Then we have another one right on its heels rolling in here Wednesday morning into Wednesday evening. And then we get this monster deepening low pressure system in trough and associated cold front that's blasting right through the region. Folks, we're going to be watching a week out from Thursday into Friday and Saturday for the opportunity at some strong to potentially even some severe storms coming along with this. This looks like a typical fall-like setup. We've got deep moisture pluming in here out of the Gulf with this rapidly deepening surface low, with the low being just west of the region. That is putting us in a location that I don't like to see. So we could be looking at the opportunity at some strong and maybe even some severe weather by the mid to latter part of next week. The signal's been there over the past few weeks, folks. We just wait till we get closer to time to mention it. But keeping close eyes on roughly November 20th through the 22nd for the opportunity at a big storm system to rotate through the region, all right? Getting back here to the shorter term and taking a look at the latest, we are talking about the near term here into the weekend. You can see here rolling into the Saturday and Sunday time frame, some of the model members are coming in and still painting a bit of a severe weather risk here. Again, models are showing the moisture lacking, but we have our analog guidance that's taking past events. We have our machine learning capabilities that are all pointing to a low-level severe risk rolling into Saturday on into Sunday of the weekend. So that'll be worth keeping close eyes on. Total rainfall amounts over the course of the next week. This is bound through next Tuesday before the very active pattern gets going that we were talking about. Anywhere from 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch of total rainfall throughout that point in time. But again, folks, the mid to latter part of next week, after the rainfall forecast, that's what we're going to be watching for copious amounts of rainfall and those strong to severe storm chances. Full 6-day forecast breakdown throughout your Veterans Day. It should be picture perfect. All the programs going on out there. Got a few parades taking place as well across the Wobbles community. Highs right around 50 degrees. Catapulting highs up to right around the lower 60s both Wednesday into Thursday underneath mostly sunny skies. Low to mid 70s Friday into Saturday with a bit of an uptick in cloud cover. Ahead of that passing front that could be bringing some showers and storms to the region Saturday night on into the final day of the weekend. Friends, is going to wrap up your Tuesday morning Veterans Day edition of your Whether or Not forecast presented by On Target. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a fantastic